Okay, so let's see how we might solve for a 90, 45, 45 triangle with a hypotenuse of 1. So how do we find x and x? Well, we use that Pythagorean theorem. Divide by 2 on both sides. And we can be a little tricky here and say that's the same as square root of 1 over the square root of 2, which is just 1 over root 2. Okay, so it's actually going to be our height and our overness in this case. Wonderful. So how do I erase the screen? Okay, and now let's see what it looks like for a 30, 90. And remember, we know the last angle is 60 because all the angles have to add up to 180. So only 60 would make all those angles add up to 180. So that's a 1. This is x. This is our y. So how do we find them? Well, we reflect the triangle down. This will be 30 as well. And this will be 60. So that gives an equilateral triangle, which means this is 1 and this is 1. And that will make x equal a half. Because it does cut it exactly in half. So to find y, we might write something like 1 squared equals y squared plus a half squared, which means that 1 equals y squared plus a quarter. So y squared equals y squared equals 1 minus a quarter, which is 3/4. So y is the square root of 3 over 4. It's the exact same thing as root 3 over 2. Alright, so that's basically all the stuff we did yesterday. So let's see what this all looks like in a circle. So we have our circle. We can think of this as level ground. Our center. Maybe we want to draw it. No, whatever. So if we draw that radius out at 1, that's our 30-degree angle. We are then looking for our height, which is right here. There's our height, at our right angle. And there's our overness. And we just work this out. So when the angle in the middle is 30, we worked out that the height would be a half, and the overness would be root 3 over 2. Wonderful. So we might also see same thing, a circle. We'll fill in level ground. And we'll look at the center. What if looking for the angle? So the angle is 150. Well, then that's going to be over here. So that whole thing, 150 degrees. But this is our point. To get the height, we're still looking straight down. There's our right angle. What's this angle in here going to be? Well, this whole thing is 180. So that's 150. So since this is 150, this little angle in here must be 30. So that's terribly drawn. But it means if the angle is 150, the height here is still a triangle with 30 in the center. And we just said a moment ago that's a half. And the overness will be root 3 over 2. This time we should notice that the overness is to the left of the center, so it actually should be negative. Alright, I'll show one more. So let's say we have a circle again. And again, draw on level ground. And this time we'll look for the angle at, that's the center. This angle right here. So that's 225 degrees. So again, we're looking for this point. So we bring it up. And that's the height, a right angle. So the question is, what's this angle in here? Well, this bit is 180, right? It's a straight line. So what bit left over fills it up to 225. So it's 225 minus 180. And 225 minus 180 is 45, I believe. I've erased too much. So that guy is 45. So, for an angle of 220, the overness is going to be 1 over root 2. And the height is going to be 1 over root 2. But now, again, this is to the left. So it's actually going to be negative. And the height is down, so it's also going to be negative. Alright. I hope that's helpful.